Thank you. We're now quickly going to turn to our contributors here, our speakers, and she's going to present her idea and put forward her question to the Commissioner.
Good evening, Mr. Barnier. My name is Sorina Donisa. I'm coming from Romania, and I'm representing the Romanian Association of Temporary Work Agents. I would highly appreciate if European Commission would take in consideration the idea of simplifying the procedures for working abroad by using a simpler and a common set of documents in each EU country. So my question for you is, what are the specific actions that European Commission intends to undertake in order to increase the labor force mobility by using this simple set of documents?
Un document unique européen.
Il y a une très grande marge de simplification possible.
There is a lot of room for manoeuvre where we can simplify in Europe.
Moins de bureaucratie, moins
I think we need less bureaucracy, less regulation and more politics, more policy on a European level. That's what I feel as a European Commissioner. So when we speak about mobility, because your question concerns mobility of workers, of citizens in Europe, it's a very sensitive issue at the moment. In many countries, we're talking about laws which already exist, laws on freedom of circulation, which are semi-unrestricted. For example, we cannot go to a country if we don't have a proof that we will return within 3 months. Then there are more long-term instances where citizens can stay in a country as long as they respect the laws and regulations in these countries and conform to minimum social obligations and benefit from their social rights as a result. And then there are other rules.
Parfois trop bureaucratiques. Donc on peut travailler, comme vous le suggérez,
on temporary work, for example. So what we can, and these are all within national jurisdictions, what we can work on is simplifying and ensuring that obligations are respected, that these workers have their rights, that companies have their rights, and people globally enjoy their rights within the European Union. We are aware that there are abuses of these rights. There are companies which violate rights in their own interest. There are those who violate temporary work. There are laws that do not respect this posting of employees abroad, for example. And so we have to promote simplification and promote that these are respected with a framework that's stronger, that has more controls. And there, I think there is a lot of room for manoeuvre for simplification, as you've said. For example, speaking about companies, I've put forward, for example, a law on procurement, so that states, companies, individuals, these represent 18% of the GDP. They're very important for the economy, and so this is a very complicated issue. There are some small companies, for example, who do not respond to European calls for tender because it costs too much. So we really do have to look into simplifying, for example, European regulations on calls for tender. We also heard about the question of documents needed for mobility. We're trying to do this with a professional card, which will promote the mobility of professionals in this way.
Thank you.